Hydrogen reacts with chlorine to form hydrogen chloride. We've got an equation here. Use the bond energies below to calculate the energy changes for this reaction and state whether it's exothermic or endothermic. 4 marks, so this is quite a few marks and it's quite a straightforward calculation. So breaking bonds is first, so that's the first thing we've got to do is work out how much energy is needed to break bonds. On the left hand side of this equation we've got an H2 molecule, so that's simply 1 times hydrogen-hydrogen bond. Okay, 1 times hydrogen-hydrogen bond. Hydrogen-hydrogen has a bond energy of 436 kilojoules per mole, so 436 there. We've also got a chlorine bond, just the one of them. If there was a 2 before, it would have 2, but there isn't, it's just the one. 1 times chlorine-chlorine bond. And so that equals here, looking at this table, 244. You're always given these bond energies, you don't need to learn them. Okay, so if we add those two together, that's the total energy needed to break bonds. So get yourself a calculator. 436 plus 244, 680. So our bond breaking energy is 680. That's bond breaking. Next up, we've got making. So we just need to do exactly the same. So we've got a hydrogen chloride molecule here, so that, that's going to look like that. So there it is there. So that's 431. Now, this is a slight twist. I've got a stoichiometry number of 2 here. So I don't have 1 hydrogen chloride molecule, I've got 2. So I'm going to put 2 times 431. 2 times 431. That's going to be 862. Now, that's the only thing on the right-hand side, so that's our bond making there. Okay, so that's making. So you get 1 mark for that, 1 mark for that. Next thing, to work out the overall energy change, it is always this. Break minus make. So you just got to remember that, break minus make. So, I always just remember BM. First letters of BMX, I quite like cycling, everybody wanted to BMX when I was a kid. So break minus make, BM, and then the X goes on the end. I don't know why, it just does in my head. So break minus make. So break is 680, 680 minus 862. 862. Now this puts some people off because they say that's going to be a negative number. Well, it is, yeah. So 680 minus 862 minus 862 equals minus 182 equals minus 182. You must have that minus number there. And the unit here is kilojoules per mole. Kilojoules per mole. So you can have 1 mark for that as well if you've got minus 182 kilojoules per mole. Last thing, state whether it's exothermic or endothermic. Well, the negative sign says it is exothermic. If it is negative, energy is being lost, it's being given out, hence the negative there. So in other words, that's giving out heat to the environment. If it's positive, it will be endothermic. In fact, it's negative, it's exothermic. Always questions more on elshramhighchemistry.com.